What's up, bro? This is Gabriel Gray. In this video, I want to talk about how to game solo. At the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what you need to do if you're going out alone and how to optimize and get results. Let's crack into it. And again, before we get into it, if you haven't yet, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell so you get notified of upcoming videos. I appreciate all the support so far. Let's get into it. The first thing you need to understand when you're going out to game alone is it is okay. It's okay to go alone and game. Okay, it's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. Don't worry about what people think about you. Don't worry about anything like that. It's okay to game alone. I want to ask you firstly, are you gaming alone because you have no wings? Because you have no friends? That's something else to look into, obviously. But if you are gaming alone, and you're choosing to game alone, or you want to work on gaming alone, that's fine. Because everyone has to get good at gaming alone. You have to get good at it because you can't always rely on your wings as crutches. Okay, if you're not out with your wings, you can't get results. Okay, that's for most guys. They can only get results if they have their wingmen supporting them, if they have their wings there so they can feel good, they can feel okay with their wings there. No, you have to be able to go out alone. If you're going out alone just because you have no friends, as I said before, no wingmen, get some wings. Okay, but let's crack into it. It's okay to go out alone. Okay, the first thing, the mental shift needs to take place in your head that it's not weird, it's not strange, it's fine. It's okay to go out alone. The first thing I want to get into is the principle of a base set. What do I mean by a base set? A set that you've got that you can always go into instead of just hanging around by yourself. It doesn't matter if this group of girls is attractive, is not attractive. You've got this base set that you can continuously go into. So you find your base set very early on. Okay, this should be your first thing that you're thinking of when you go into a venue. You find your base set. Maybe this is 3 fatties. Maybe this is unattractive girls. It doesn't matter. You find this base set so that when you go in and you do your approaches, you're going to approach other hot girls, you're going to do your approaches, and then you come out, maybe you get rejected, maybe you get blown out, whatever it is, when you, instead of hanging around by yourself afterwards, you come to your base set. This base set is almost like a temporary wingman for the night, okay? It's almost like your friends for the night. You're temporarily having new friends specifically for that night. So, your first step, as you walk into the club, as we said, firstly, mindset. It's okay to be here alone. Second thing, look for a base set. A set that you're going to befriend. That's your only focus. Your focus is not to game them. Your focus is to befriend them. Okay, befriend them so that at any point in the night, you can come back into your base set. Why do you want to do this? So that you don't have to be going into a set, coming out, standing alone, doing nothing. Okay? You go into a set, when you're out of the set, you go into your base set and you think and you strategize of the next things that you want to do. Have and get a base set. The next thing I want to talk about, as I said before, it's not creepy to go out alone, but you still need to understand how other people perceive it. You need to understand that other people, society, people in the venue, people in the clubs, in the bars, they're perceiving it and they could perceive it as a bit weird, as creepy, and you can understand that. Of course, you can understand why they're perceiving it like this. They think if you're out alone, you obviously don't have friends. Okay, so because we know how everyone else is perceiving it, we need to use that and work with it. So if the girls will ask, where are your friends? Who are you here with? Okay, firstly, you can point at the base set and you can say, those are my friends. Maybe you want to introduce the girls to your base set. That's something else you can do. But otherwise, you can just say, well, I'm here with my friends over there. Just point somewhere else. Those are my friends. Yeah, I'm here with a few of my friends. Or you can say, oh, I'm meeting a friend here. He's coming in 5 minutes. Whatever it is, now there's unlimited reasons that you can give. Okay, you can say whatever you want to say. But the premise here is to understand that some people will perceive you being by yourself as creepy. And look, I don't think it's creepy. I'm giving you permission to do it. But you need to understand how they are perceiving it. So you use certain lines, whatever, I gave you certain examples to basically show that, look, I'm not here alone. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now the next thing for going out alone is take the pressure off yourself. Take the pressure off. Just by the fact that you went out alone, give yourself props. Okay, that's still great. That's still good work. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Okay, give yourself rewards. You're out alone. Okay, you're out alone to work on your skill sets. No one else is doing that. So give yourself props for just being there and having the mindset of wanting to go out alone and work on your skill sets. Give yourself props. And the last thing I want to get into, this is very important. Don't compare your game when you're alone compared to when you're with wings. Okay, of course it's going to be a lot harder when you're alone. You don't have your friends to pump you up. You don't have your friends to be there around you. You don't have anyone to socialize with. Okay, it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder. But don't compare your game and think, oh my God, I suck. When I'm with my wingman, I do these crazy things. When I'm alone, I'm not doing these crazy things. Don't compare the two. Okay, whatever you're doing when you're alone, that's great. You're pushing yourself. You're alone. When you're with your wings, that's also great. You're pushing yourself. Okay, don't compare the two. But let me tell you something. Over time, when you're alone and when you're with wings, the gap of how different your game is actually going to be gets slimmer and slimmer until you're actually the exact same. Your game is the same whether you're out alone or whether you're with the wings. Very, very important. So this is my guide to gaming alone. Hope you enjoyed that. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell to get notified by upcoming videos. And again, what I want to talk about is Social Hacker Summit. If you haven't yet, get your ticket. Go to socialhackersummit.com. Okay, there's amazing speakers traveling from around the world. You're going to meet some of the most dedicated, committed, surgical players out there. Okay, it's going to be really, really good. It's going to be an awesome event. I'm looking forward to it. Get your seat now, socialhackersummit.com. It's in the description below. And I will see you in Las Vegas.
Are you ready for the ultimate live pickup experience? A place where you can learn real game, where you can literally learn live and in person from the best PUAs in the community, in the city with the hottest girls from around the world. Look no further, introducing Social Hacker Summit. Social Hacker Summit is the ultimate PUA experience that brings out the best coaches and instructors from all around the world to teach you the absolute best stuff so you can get the girls that you've always wanted. You will learn the core principles and fundamentals that turn you into a real elite level player, along with the most cutting edge strategies and techniques to get you to an advanced level so you can get your 10s consistently. You'll have the opportunity to meet, hang out with, and game with the most advanced guys in the entire community live and in person. And best of all, it's in the #1 best city in the world for games, Las Vegas. Literally thousands of the hottest girls from all around the world are flying in every day to party, meet, and hook up with you. It's literally the perfect place for you to learn, practice, and master your new skills with absolutely zero downside whatsoever. Here's how you need to get your ticket before they're all sold out. Step 1, click the big orange button below this video. Step 2, enter in your email address. And step 3, get your ticket before it's too late. This event happens once a year. Okay, seats are limited, so click the button below now to get your seat. Don't miss out. I'll see you in Vegas.